Okay, the body cameras are running, and we're on the record with audio and video recording. Today is Tuesday, March 19th, 2024. The time now is 5:56 p.m. We are inside a conference room located in the office space of the Disabled Persons Protection Commission, located at 300 Granite Street, 4th floor in Braintree, Massachusetts. I am Detective Captain Eric Benson with the Massachusetts State Police, and I'm joined today by
Captain George Barrios, Mass State Police.
Conducting an audio and video recorded interview of, could you please say your name, ma'am?
Julie Albert.
And your date of birth, please. And your address? And your phone number. Okay. And for the benefit of the record, we interviewed you yesterday at State Police Headquarters in Framingham. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes, you did.
Okay. And then sometime after you left, a couple hours after you left, at approximately 6:23 p.m., you gave me a call.
I did.
And during that call, you advised that you located Trooper Proctor's phone number in your cell phone.
Correct.
And also located 2 text messages from Trooper Proctor.
No, one text message from him.
Okay.
One text message back to him.
Okay, so 2 text messages.
2 text messages
total.
Combined between me and him. One to, one from.
Okay.
Yep.
And that those are both from after the death of John O'Keefe.
Correct. Yep.
And I then indicated, obviously, that we'd be interested in having another brief interview with you.
Yep.
And we had already arranged to meet with your husband here today.
Yep.
So we invited you back today.
Correct.
For a second.
Yep, if I was able. Yep.
Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And you explained at that time, and maybe just for the benefit of the tape, you explained how you came to find Trooper Proctor's phone number in your phone and
Correct.
sort of the circumstances surrounding that.
Yep.
Could you just explain that again, please?
Sure. I was looking up a photographer from Canton, and he sometimes photographs my son's sports teams and does senior pictures, whatnot. His first name is Mike. I was looking to send him a text message about something. When I hit Mike, there was Mike Proctor, Mike Tereski, who Mike Tereski is the photographer.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, I do have his number. And that's when I immediately called you, because I had his number, but when I looked, when I was in the interview, I typed in Michael, which that's what I will call Michael Proctor, Michael, not Mike, and that's why it didn't pop up on my phone.
Okay.
When I was sitting in here with you guys.
Okay.
Because I typed in Michael, not Mike, and when you type in Michael, it's M-I-C-H, it's not M-I-K-E, so even if you spelled out Michael, it wouldn't, the letters don't match up, so it wouldn't have popped up.
Okay.
And then I called you right away.
Perfect. Well, we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we'd like to do is we'd like to take some photographs, or maybe just document with the body camera, excuse me, the contact and the text message.
Absolutely.
In terms of our ask yesterday to essentially look at your cell phone for any text messages with Michael Proctor, have you given any?
I have, but I haven't figured that out with my husband just yet.
Okay.
And I will be getting back to you tomorrow on that.
Okay.
But I don't see it being a problem.
Okay, because he did consent to that, and we ran several numbers from several numbers that we had from Michael Proctor through his sort of text message search, and we came up with nothing.
Yep.
So obviously we didn't do it right, because he's saying that he found some last night or something. But
Who did?
Yeah, he did apparently. But in any event,
So I'm trying to.
That's the scope of our inquiry. Just to reiterate, sort of the scope. So
Yep.
he's familiar with it. It's just a matter of looking at the text messages for his, information.
Okay. I'm just trying to find this now because, ironically, when I type in Mike, it's not. I'm just trying to find out how I...
Did you have it into this Mike Proctor?
Got it.
By, is that how you have it in?
Mike, yep.
Proctor? Which is Mike.
M-I-K-E.
Last name
P-R-O-C-O-R. And 7272193. 72727. Can you, is it possible that I can just write it? Because I'm forgetting what the number is, because it's coming up.
What do you want to write?
Okay, now,
Okay.
it's not, this is like the same thing my husband just said. I'm not understanding.
Yeah, it's not coming up with the...
I'm not understanding what's going on right now. More results will be shown once messages are finished indexing. Could it be like a...
Maybe, actually. How many bars are you getting here? I've got 3.
2, 1, 2.
One?
I'm just very...
Okay.
You know, unless I do it this way. I'll get to it. Sorry about this. I'm trying.
it's quite all right.
I'm trying. There it is. See? So when I type in,
Okay.
so you guys do your thing.
So do you mind if we
Absolutely not.
document this? Okay.
No, so
Okay. So this is text message thread,
That's from-
2 text messages.
that's from, and that's my response back.
The first one, I'll read it just in case the body cameras don't pick it up. Hopefully they do. The first is an iMessage sent Thursday, June 22nd. Doesn't say the year. At 4:57 p.m. And it reads, "Hey, hope your guys are doing the best you can during this bullshit. I tried going through your attorney to set up a date and time to speak with Colin, but he hasn't returned my calls or my office calls. Can you guys speak with Colin and see what day and time works for him to come in and talk to us? Take care." And you respond on Thursday, June 22nd at 7:02 p.m. "Hi, Michael. Same to you and E. It all really sucks. I hope the kids are doing good." Okay. And
keep in mind, I don't know if it means
Yeah.
anything, but the check mark.
oh yes,
So, I don't know.
yeah, yep. And so you responded,
No,
or he responded with a thumbs up to your message.
No, well, he liked the message
He liked-
itself.
he
He
liked
didn't
the
give a
message.
thumbs up. Yes.
Okay. And just to make sure that we grab that. And then, do you mind if I click on his contact?
Absolutely. Go to it.
Okay. Info. Okay. Trooper Michael Proctor's contact is in your phone under Mike Proctor. And the phone number is... And that, do you know if that's his work phone or his...
I have no idea. I would have no idea about this.
Okay. And I'm wondering if I can click on this to find out like when this was. Because the year.
Does it say right there, or just the
No,
time?
just the time.
Oh, Of course. Can I move it? Sorry,
Yeah,
I don't
of
mean to
course.
be screwing you guys up. 622. Right there.
6/22/2013.
No,
I'm sorry, 2023.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. 6/22/2023. Okay. And I have to ask that that does seem like a fairly casual statement, or text message from from a state trooper, particularly during
During this situation?
during
Yeah.
a situation.
Yep.
So it suggests that there was a friendly relationship to some extent. To me, I'm not sure that I would say that to somebody who I was totally unacquainted with. Is that
Well,
to what do you attribute sort of the casual nature of that?
the casual nature, I believe that a lot of people at that time are and continue to be going through hell. It's not about being friends with someone. It's not about being close with someone. It's not about because he is an acquaintance to me. From all accounts, he seems like a great guy, but to call someone a friend to me and to call someone an acquaintance is two different, levels to me. And I just think that he was trying to do something that he had to do based on his job. Based on what his job is, and he had to try to get in touch with my son because the lawyer didn't return the phone calls. I mean, sounds to me, it's just pretty cut and dry, and I would respond to him or, hope the kids are doing well. Like, hope the kids are doing well. Just like
Okay.
So I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that as someone I'd say to one of my BFFs, my best friends.
Sure.
I just take it as an acquaintance. Hope you guys are doing well also. I mean, given what has gone on the past 2 years, a lot of people are going through problems in their own problems in all different ways, and that's just the way.
Okay. And you don't remember how you came to get his number in your phone?
Oh, I would have, honest to God, no idea. No idea. No.
All right.
Nope.
Okay. Do you have any further questions about that?
I'm just curious how you had his phone number. You have no idea it wouldn't have been from his sister Courtney.
I'm assuming if I got his phone number, it would have been from his sister way back when. I mean,
it's fair
that's
to
what
say,
I'm.
right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, I honestly, like, I truly and honestly don't have an answer for that.
Okay.
One thing that came to mind overnight is, has anyone come to you? Obviously, your relationship with Michael Proctor and his family is obviously being discussed.
Correct.
In court. Correct.
Yeah. So I hear. Yeah.
And so has anyone at any time during this come to you before we came to you? Come to you to attempt to ask you any of these questions regarding...
That I have discussed with you two?
Yes.
No.
Regarding your relationship with Michael Proctor and his family members?
Nope.
So, to be clear, no members of federal, state, or local law enforcement have come to you to ask any of these questions?
Nope.
No members of of defense counsel's team, including any private investigators?
No.
No members of the Norfolk County State Police Detective Unit or any other members of the Massachusetts State Police?
Absolutely not. Nope.
No other members of law enforcement?
No. Nope.
Okay. And that includes attempts. So did anyone ever call you or come to your house and attempt to interview you in regard to this?
Since this last court hearing, where
Not since the last court hearing. Since at any time, at any time during the pendency of this case,
regarding
the John O'Keefe case.
Okay, regarding Michael.
regarding your relationship with Michael Proctor and his family members.
No.
Okay, basically regarding, there are things that are being said in open court regarding your relationship with, or alleged relationship with Michael Proctor. And so no one.
So you're meaning like I'm walking out to as an example, I'm walking outside to my car, and a private investigator walks up to me and starts asking. Example, I'm saying, walks up to me and starts asking me questions, like, or you're
something
talking,
like that, or they call you on the phone.
They call me on the phone. No.
Kind of just like what I did the other day. I called on the phone. I introduced myself, stated my purpose that I was looking to investigate a relationship with Michael Proctor. Nothing like that has ever happened. No. Nobody has. Has
no
come
one
to
has
you.
reached out to me other than you, and then I reached back out to you.
Okay. And the reason I ask is obviously if a relationship is being discussed or an alleged relationship is being discussed in open court, to me, I'm not sure that I would make statements in open court without at least endeavoring to speak to the people that I'm making these statements about. That's why I asked. If I was going to be talking about somebody's relationship or alleged relationship, as an investigator, I would certainly at least have tried to talk to them about that to sort of get their side of the story.
Meaning,
like what I'm doing right now.
Okay, but you're talking like, are you talking like the defense? Like I was just explaining. I guess at the end of it, I was just explaining why. Excuse me, why I was asking the question. Like obviously, there are people that are talking about your relationship. Yeah, alleged
relationship.
Yeah.
But those people that are talking about that have made no effort to talk to you about it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
That's what
100%
That's what I was just getting at. And the reason why I was asking is that obviously, if you had spoken to somebody in the past, then that would be a prior statement of yours regarding this matter, which would be relevant to our inquiry into your relationship. So. Just wanted to see if you had made any statements to anybody else, private investigators, other members of law enforcement, etc. Regarding this particular issue regarding your relationship with Michael Proctor, because obviously, it would only make sense to me that if people are talking about it in open court, there would have been some effort to investigate this by talking to you somewhere along the way.
I wouldn't be as some person walks up to me in my parking lot and tries to ask me questions.
No, and I'm not saying.
It's just like when I got your phone call. Just like I said, I had to try to. I Googled, and I'm not going to lie. Because right now it's crazy town, and anyone can call and say anything on the telephone, and you just have to be aware.
I get it, and so I'm not saying, and obviously it would be totally within your rights to say no, that I'm not interested in talking to you. But at least if there was an attempt to speak to you, I could maybe understand a little bit more why statements are being made about your relationship with somebody.
I don't really know, but no one has, besides you, no one has tried to ask me questions.
Do you think that could have happened, and you just told somebody no, that you're not going to speak to them? Has anybody ever approached you during this case? Not a member of the media, someone acting in some sort of an official capacity, and tried to interview you, and you've just said no, thank you.
I'm getting really confused here. When we say,
I'm not looking to confuse you.
When we say a member of the media or something, there was a time that I received a telephone call, but in my eyes, I wouldn't say this was a person of the media.
No, I'm not interested in the media. I'm not interested in the media. I'm not the media.
But it was no one that I spoke to. I mean...
so I don't want to confuse you.
Yeah, well, I'm very confused right now.
That's not my intention at all. Basically, if you had given any statement to anybody else in regard to your relationship with Michael Proctor, that would be something that would interest us, because it would be a prior statement of you. And so obviously if your statement to that person differed from what you're telling us, we could then compare the statements, or if it was consistent, it would corroborate what you're saying. So basically, I'm just trying to figure out whether there are any prior statements that you've made.
Honestly,
but it doesn't sound like there are.
No, I mean, I went in front of the grand jury a couple months after John passed away.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was a couple. I mean, I don't even. Yeah, it was a couple months. I believe it was a couple months after he passed away.
But were you asked about your relationship with?
I don't. No,
okay.
no, not at that point. And to be honest with you, I don't. I was grieving the loss, of my friend. Like
Sure.
I was. I don't even remember. It was this. It was a scary thing to sit up there, and it was.
I get it.
It was very whatever.
And so, to the best of your knowledge, no one aside from us has has attempted or actually interviewed you in regard to your relationship with Michael Proch.
No.
Okay.
No. The only other interview I've had was an interview about the night that John died in my home with Trooper Buchanan.
Yep.
And what we discussed yesterday.
Okay.
And Michael. Yep. That's it. Yeah. And I'm sorry if I got confused, but
no, and
I
I think we've clarified the confusion.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. So you'll get back to us in regard to our request for the additional scrutiny of your phone.
Yep.
And if you can, that is one of the numbers that we plugged into your husband's phone. So maybe you can try to help him pull up that text message.
He's a rough one when it comes to electronics.
No. In his defense, that
did you do it too?
I'm the one who did it, so it didn't come up for me for whatever reason. But you did seem to have some problems. So I'm wondering if there is some sort of
there could have, because
issue
yesterday when I typed in, I'm telling you, when I typed in it was.
I don't know. It wasn't coming up. But we're interested in collecting,
what
he has as well on that.
So when he gets home from his meeting tonight, I'll grab the phone and try to type in and see if I see anything, and tell him to just call you. You said you'd get back to him. He'd get back to you.
Yeah, okay. He can just give me a call. And
so maybe it is like
circle back around.
Yeah, I'm looking at one bar right now. I don't know. I don't know. I never thought that affected that, but I don't know.
I'm not sure either. Yeah. But regardless, that was it. I appreciate you coming back in, and hopefully we'd be able to use this space if you and your husband come back in for that issue. So, any further questions or issues?
No.
Captain Barrios?
No, sir.
No.
Nothing.
Okay, if that's the case, with nothing further, we'll conclude the interview. The time now is 6:18 p.m. Tuesday, March 19th, 2024.